Broke up with boyfriend who lets his kids disrespect me and get away with it. My boyfriend has 4 kids, 2 12 years old, 14, and 17 girl and a boy, from his previous marriage. I get along with all of them, except one at times. The 14 years old. They all live with him, except one who lives with the mother. The mother is unfit, doesn't support the kids, etc. She feeds them negative things about us when they visit, and they always come back with tension. My BF's daughter is a teen and has disrespected me one time too many. Each time my boyfriend's does not address her or her behavior and her lack of listening. Rather he uses my daughter, a 6-year-old, to justify why his children act the way they do. My daughter is a typical 6-year-old, but she listens and I have no disrespectful behavior out of her or towards my BF. He only complains about my daughter when I come to him with an issue about his daughter. Then suddenly, my daughter is a bad kid. He always comes to me as if I am in the wrong. He even asked me to apologize to the kids one time because I hurt their feelings after his 14 years old said whatever to me when I asked her to stop picking on my daughter and do her homework. She said whatever, rolled her eyes, sucked her teeth, and turned her back from me. After calling her father in to handle it, he never came into the room to address her. So, I said to her, "You may be able to whatever your mother, but you cannot talk to me that way. I respect you, you respect me." All of this he heard from his bedroom. While I see where he is coming from about what I said, I could have not mentioned the mother. But his daughter talks to her parents that way, as I have seen. He has still not addressed her. She gets away with it every time. I have started to leave his house after it happened too much and stayed home after a month. We tried working it out, I tried explaining the issue. He agreed she was wrong and he should have addressed it, but then a week later he comes telling me we can squash all of this if I apologize to them for hurting their feelings, but no addressing his child. I'm not for it. I'm not apologizing to a child who was blatantly disrespectful. I wouldn't have said what I said if she would have listened the first time I asked her to stop the nitpicking and do your homework. Be the older sibling. I found myself always being the one blamed and he holds no responsibility. All he does is bring up my 6-year-old, holding her on the same level as his teens who are lazy, irresponsible, and sneaky. He has no boundaries or responsibility in his home. The house is a mess, all the time. They do what they want. Staying up on school nights past 12 a.m., I could go on and on. I found all this out once I started to stay over for days. I contribute to the house as if it is my own, help with buying the kids' stuff for school, etc., or wherever I could. I had to let it go. It was a messy breakup. He started comparing the kids to mine and it got bad. I really told him how I felt about the kids' behavior and his parenting skills, or lack thereof. My BF always wants to be this fun, cool dad that they like. But never displays parenting when needed. He and his ex always try to win over the kids, kinda like using them as pawns to each other. Yes, he provides, financially, etc. But as for being the parent, it's bad. I found myself frustrated and unhappy. I even spoke to his mother on this, and she agreed on everything I said. But if he doesn't take responsibility in this situation, what can I do? I'm stuck. He had acknowledged things should change, but he's afraid of what the kid's mother may do if the kids run and tell her another story. As they have done before. She is very manipulating to the kids. It's sad. Any advice?